A reasonable argument. John Flansburgh and John Lindler are alternatively known as They Might Be Giants, two blokes who hail from Brooklyn in New York, a very tongue-in-cheek and sophisticated pop show. They've often been kind of pigeonholed as wacky, zany guys, but are in actual fact very astute, intelligent blokes who cram a lot more into their 2.5-minute pop songs than many acts do in twice as long. They Might Be Giants.
We're not a band, it's just me and John who generate all the music and write the arrangements and stuff. And I think that gives it a different quality than a rock band where there's supposedly a democracy. The drummer gets to make up his own part. And I mean, in fact, really, John and I each write songs, and the person who wrote whichever song we're working with tends to be the one who really oversees the whole project.
In the glow of each other's majestic presence, listen in and hear my words. They're the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you.
Our Lacho is a little bit more stripped away and kind of just more raw than our records, which tend to have a very produced quality to them. John plays the accordion, I play the guitar, and we both sing. And we use a drum machine and a sampler or synthesizer for the bass part that's run on a track. And then about a third of the songs we do actually unaccompanied by anything. That's just the classic, Simon and Garfunkel-like sounds.
So you don't actually have a bass drum strapped to your back or anything?
There's a song where I use bass drum that's strapped to my chest. I think any band that's, trying to do something different does. Not only a problem with, thinking of what we're doing as novel, but the word novelty has a certain connotation. It makes you think of something that's like disposable or not intended as, something to be taken seriously. So obviously that's not something you want to have fun about.
She's got her ear to the walls and she's tapping the calls. If you got a secret boy, get about it, 'cause she's a hotel detective, my little hotel detective.
We're not really tailoring what we do to like make people like us. We're just doing this thing that we like. We're trying to make music that we like, and that's obviously been the successful formula for us, because that's the only way we've gotten other people interested. I think we try not to worry too much about whether we've got street cred or whether our hair or clothes are looking snazzy.
Don't let's start. This is the worst part. To believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. When you are alone, you are the cat, you are the phone, you are an animal. The words I'm singing now mean nothing more than me out to an animal. Wake up and smell the cat food in your bank account, but don't try to stop the tail that wags the hound. D-world destruction over an overture. And do I need a positivity? Need this touch? Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. No one in the world ever gets what they want, and that is beautiful. Everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful. They want what they're not, and I wish they would stop saying dabba dog dog ding dang dibba dibba dabba dog dog ding dang dibba dibba dee. World destruction over an overture. And do I need apostrophe? Need this dot shot? Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. I don't want to live in this world anymore. I don't want to live in this world. Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl, but don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around.
Don't let's start. They might be giants in Perth on Monday. And we move on with Jane's Addiction from the album.